nice to get away from that motel for a while. This
Stuffy.
Kenny thing is starting to get ridiculous.
I ship it.
If you started to take charge more.
Ooh, they think they'd want me for a leader?
Sure, everybody looks up to you.
Well, not everyone thinks I'm so trustworthy.
Because of your past. Does anyone else know?
Larry knows.
Great. That can't be easy.
Clementine might know. She was there when we were talking in the drugstore and asked me about it. I lied to her, but...
This was your fault that you lied to her.
I did lie to her, but I think it was better for the story.
Now is not the time.
Well, I'm here whenever you want to talk.
Sometimes...
Carly's a very understanding character.
Yes, I think,
She feels like one of the more human here.
and they definitely
I'm sure everyone would see it that way.
they try to make her more likable in this episode. I think.
Over the years, I've reported on some pretty messed up shit.
Even though she's technologically inept.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that.
I mean, thank God Lee showed up when he did.
Right, Lee? Yeah, why don't you tell us a little more about yourself?
Lee.
Where are you from?
I grew up in Macon.
Right here in the heart of Georgia. That's what I like to hear. Y'all seem pretty settled in at that motor inn. Who's running things over there?
We work as a group, all of us looking out for each other.
I hear that. There's so many
dumbasses out there.
This is scary how much coming back is happening right now.
How many people
Really?
are over there anyway?
Well, the kid here's our newest arrival, but we're all looking forward to some food. We really need it.
Well, here's
Never
to
mind.
helping each other out. Well, we'd love to get you all
Out to the dairy.
Like
Like I said, we got plenty of
Food
food and quite
I,
frankly,
for whatever reason, they just give off a vibe of not being trusted.
Out on a goat farm.
Plus, I know that at some point we move past the dairy, so it's clearly not going to be a permanent solution.
Yeah.
So I'd rather not divulge too much information.
shit, get down.
No one's trying to cut you out of anything.
You're always
Bandits.
And then Ben's just like,
Noise pissing everywhere.
Hi guys, what's going on?
There's only two of them.
Oh no, there's
Yeah, and you
a
know
lot
what?
more.
We ate it all. What are you gonna fucking do about it?
Don't worry, Danny and I got you covered.
The bandits are probably the most unrealistic.
This out and hope they move on.
But you know what?
fuck you!
It's kind of cool what they do.
what the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
I like that some of the facial animations have just stopped working
Yeah.
at this point. Jesus.
Just closed mouth. Just trying to speak.
I just want to make a realistic engine that happens sometimes where people try to say stuff, but if the mouth doesn't move, it's like...
You know, I thought maybe it would be interesting to have a game where, depending upon how far away you are from other like NPCs, they will change with their voice. But then, of course, you would have to get the voice actors to record two different kinds of their lines. One where they're speaking normally, and another where they're like shouting every line.
Y'all can see how we kept this place so safe.
The fence keeps them out?
You bet.
Can I touch it?
Fry like bugs
Bugs in a zapper.
We're pushing 4,000 volts.
Folks do that thing.
Generators.
and amps.
Hey, Ben. Go piss on
Generators
it.
and amps.
That's a lot.
Hey, Ben. Go piss on the fence.
You know, that actually does kind of hurt.
Ever have any accidents?
Nah.
It's safer here,
Even
not
out there.
there.
This place looks untouched. You never know the rest of the world is in ruins.
It's worth protecting. Hence all the
Juice.
Juice. Where?
With company coming down the drive.
Guys, this is our mama.
I'm Brenda St. John, and welcome to the St. John Dairy.
This is
This here's
creepy.
Lee.
Jesus.
From Macon.
A couple of our
This
own
is almost too
farm
creepy.
hands
This is
from
like
Macon.
something out of a
They
really
roll
bad Nicolas Cage horror film.
Four friends staying at the old motel.
Oh my goodness, that place is pretty vulnerable.
Their skin tones are like
Someone with some
greenish.
survival experience to lead your group?
We all work together. Plus, we've got plenty of people with military experience.
Well, that's good to hear. That motel ain't the safest place. Now that y'all...
She sounds like a concerned mother. Here, let me put some pancakes in you before you go.
Like the stereotypical Midwest.
Does that offer apply to the rest of us?
I
What are
forgot.
you doing there, hon?
Hungry.
These are
You want to come and stay the night?
fresh this morning.
Amazing.
Can't get stuff like that anymore. Not without a cow for milk and butter, that's for sure.
That's right.
I got a cow. She's standing next to me.
My mama's a cow.
Your
Cow
cow
is sick?
We have a vet.
But we could bring her here.
He can help you
God
folks.
damn it, Mark.
That is kind of a valid question. Like, your cow is sick and you made us biscuits. Your only cow.
For the day.
Well, how about this? You'll go get your
Mark.
friend and I'll prepare some dinner.
You're veterinary.
These for all you hungry souls.
Oh, dear.
Nice to have some folks to help out around here again. Danny, why don't you come help me?
Danny looks creepier. It's like a weird Christopher Walken.
Why don't I
I head back with the food and round up everyone for the trip over here.
Andy, is that the other guy?
Someone with you.
Andy and Danny.
Those roads.
Andy is almost handsome.
I
Almost.
can handle myself.
Take this. Why don't you go ahead and take
Mark's not a bad looking guy.
Take care of yourself, Lee. See you
I identify with Mark. Why don't you take Ben? So what, I can abandon him?
Why don't you take a look
No,
around?
Ben's going back to the motor inn.
I could use some help securing the perimeter.
Is there a problem?
Sometimes
The dead get
tangled
tangled
up in a fence before it would fry and end up knocking over a post.
It'd be a big
help.
help if you could walk the perimeter.
You can learn a little something about
About
our
our
fence.
fence. I'm gonna go
Top
talk.
off the
The
generator
automatic
before it
mouth
runs dry.
animations, I think they're automatic, are pretty okay for the engine.
They're not bad. They're not bad. It's clear that they worked hard on this engine.
Yeah. Sometimes you can see like the lips maybe move a bit too fast and jittery.
Or sometimes just the mouth animations don't match up.
Yeah.
Before we can think about bringing our whole group here to stay, we need to figure out if this place is as safe as they're telling us.
Right. Obviously.
Also, some of the subtitles aren't matching with the actual dialogue.
I know
Yeah, that's a rare
not a big deal.
sort of thing.
Maybe there's other things not working that we just can't see.
Which is, that's honestly not a big issue.
I think
We'll get a good look at
they write all the dialogue and then at the last minute they get all the voice actors to do.
You find out what you can.
Yeah, that's generally how story games like this would work.
Yeah.
That said, episodic gaming, that's just a lot of voice acting work.
And like they release these within months of
Each other.
each other.
Within month.
Which is impressive for what it is.
So what have you found out? Is this looking like a good?
What if I found out? I walked over to you.
Keep me posted.
Posted.
It's just like,
As you're leaning
okay,
against a
you look around.
post.
What did you just find out?
Okay.
Picket fence.
It's a very tiny generator.
point.
Top of the morning till you pick it.
Point.
An astute observation there, Lee. Also, where is he keeping his big fuck off axe? Does he just tuck it in his left leg?
That's a good question. I just considered where it was. He gave it to Mark, and I guess he must have given it.
I'd assume it'd still be at the place. If,
Too bad it's broken. I'll bet Clementine and Duck would have loved something like this to play on.
You don't need to fix it. It's perfect the way it is.
More than the tour sometimes.
I'll bet.
How'd it break? Got busted the first day
Day those things showed up.
Thank God no one was on it at the time.
what? That,
Looks like it just needs a new board for the seat and some rope. Make it safe for Clem and Duck. And let the St. John's know we can pull our weight around here. I'm gonna need some rope. And there's got to be a board around here I can use as a seat.
fence? Are you saying that there's a broken fence area?
Yeah, there's actually.
I know there's a board lying around, but is there a fence that needs mended?
The electric fence, they asked us to go around the perimeter and, like, push all the dead people.
I didn't ask for permission to.
Looks like the fence runs around the entire
I wish you could touch anything that you wanted.
Yep. Can't take any chances
When it comes to safety.
Eyebrow arcs up.
The thing
It'd be fantastic just to watch Lee spasm
that-
violently.
Yeah.
Hi.
Well, I'm
I'm
glad.
glad you guys decided to help us out. I noticed back
Yeah,
home
man.
You folks are pretty well off.
armed. Been stockpiling, huh?
if you need some extra people to protect the area, you can count on us.
Hopefully it'll never come to that, but thanks.
An electric fence is enough to keep out walkers?
Walkers? Is that what you call them? That's good.
The old
One wouldn't have, but Mac, he was our foreman. He figured out how to amp it up with the generators. We used to sit out here some nights and watch the sons of bitches sizzling hot when they got too close.
Now, here's the thing. Here's another thing. You're supposed to like destroy the brain, right?
Mm-hmm.
How does like frying them with electricity?
I mean, I guess at some point it just overloads any form of nervous system that it can take over, maybe.
Okay.
We can't be the first people you've invited up to the dairy.
Well,
no, we made
similar deals with other
folks, trading for gas and food.
Ultimately,
They moved on, looking for the people
they lost contact
with.
Mark and I can help you with that perimeter now.
Oh, good.
You didn't fix the swing.
Is this something that I can't do now?
I think so.
Fuck.
But somebody else can do it.
Yourselves if you want to stay here and finish up with the generators.
Well, that'd be
Great.
great.
I'll turn off the northwest
Section, and
You
you
guys-
guys could strip them off and look for any weak points. Well, that'd be a big help.
Sounds easy enough.
Stay
Stay
attentive.
attentive.
Never know.
Well, I mean, there's other chances to show a boner. Wait.
Yeah.
Was a couple of missing links. All is monkey shine. Every day is Valentine. I love the monkey's uncle and the monkey's uncle, they for me.